Alright guys, I'm a little bit tired, so I'm a little bit flat today. I apologise. We're going to talk about Jullian Assange and Trump because we had some news come out this morning. Oh, could you believe the headlines? Lawyer for WikiLeaks Assange says he was offered a US pardon for denying Russian hacking. And, you know, everybody was talking about it. Here's another one from The Guardian, of all people. Donald Trump offers Jullian Assange a pardon if he denies Russia linked to hack. Here's Yahoo News. Here's another one. Rohrabacher confirms he offered Trump pardon to Assange for proof Russia didn't hack the DNC. Here's, actually, it's the same one. It's The Guardian again. Here's another one. The Verge. Jullian Assange's lawyer says Trump offered pardon in exchange for concealing source of DNC leaks. The Verge actually is a little bit more accurate, but we'll get to the rest of them in a minute. Really hate it when people do this. Trump tried to bribe Jullian Assange with a presidential pardon, says Vanity Fair. CNN. Lawyer for WikiLeaks says he was offered a US pardon for denying Russian hacking. So everybody seems to be, so it's the same story there too. Everybody seems to be talking about this. It seemed to come across just out of nowhere. Which is weird because normally there's some sort of build up to this sort of stuff. You know, what's going on? Well, let's read the CNN article. And actually, the best one to read is probably The Beast. Because I know what's in that one because I read it already. Alright, let's read this one. Trump offers Assange pardon if he covers up Russian hacking. WikiLeaks founder lawyer claims. Quid pro quo. We got him. We got Trump, everybody. Hey, he's offering a pardon if he covers up Russian hacking. Strong terminology there. I hope the article's accurate, because otherwise it's going to leave you with egg on the face. Lawyers acting for the WikiLeaks founder said Dana Rohrabacher, a former Republican congressman, had brought the message to London from Trump. A London lawyer for Jullian Assange has claimed in court that President Donald Trump offered a pardon for Assange if the WikiLeaks founder agreed to help cover up Russia's involvement and hacking the emails from the Democratic National Committee. Assange's lawyer said on Wednesday that the former Republican congressman, Dana Rohrabacher, offered Assange the deal in 2017. So the first thing I have to ask is, why are we hearing about this now? Why has this not been head and center front page news for the past 3 years? 2.5, whatever years. Why are we only hearing about it now? A year after the emails that damaged Hillary Clinton, they damaged her. They didn't expose, they didn't show Hillary Clinton being crooked, they damaged her. And the presidential race had been published. WikiLeaks published the stolen DNC emails after they were hacked by Russian operatives. Strong terminology. The claim that Rohrabacher acting as emissary for the White House came during a pre-extradition hearing in London. Assange has argued that he shouldn't be extradited to the US because the Americans' case against him is politically motivated. He spent almost 7 years hiding in the Ecuadorian embassy. He's hiding in there. Another strong word. Assange is hiding in the embassy. I didn't think he was doing much hiding, but regardless. And let's face it, he was in the embassy, right, because he was worried he won't get extradited to the US. And then they're extraditing him now, or trying to the US. He might have been a little bit more accurate with his analysis than people led him to believe. In London, claiming that he would be jailed in the US if he wasn't granted asylum, which seems like he is, but anyway. He was kicked out of the embassy last year after Ecuador received a large cash sum in bonds, in bailouts from the World Bank. We've covered that. We've covered this story before. Seems familiar, doesn't it? Because it's happened back in 2017. So why now? Why are they talking about this now? That's the question you've got to ask. But we'll get to it, don't worry. We're having fun now. We're having fun reading the Daily Beast. I'm reading it to you so you don't have to give them the money for advertisers. His lawyers told the court that Trump allegedly offered a pardon to Assange, provided that there was no ordinary criminal investigation. Edward Fitzgerald was representing Assange in court, said he had evidence that a quid pro quo was put to Assange by Rohrabacher, who was known as Putin's favourite congressman. Did he have that on a name badge? Did he get a certificate from Putin, did he? He got a Microsoft Word printed certificate. Putin's favourite congressman. How is he Putin's favourite? Who told you he was Putin's favourite? You're making blanket statements here, trying to link Rohrabacher to Assange and Rohrabacher to the Russians, right? So, why was he known as his favourite? Fitzgerald said in a statement produced by Assange's personal lawyer, Jennifer Robinson, including a description of Mr. Rohrabacher going to see Mr. Assange and saying, on instructions from the president, he was offering a pardon or some other way out if Mr. Assange ... said Russia had nothing to do with the DNC leaks. Why is there a ... there? Why the ... The ... means that they're piecing sentences together. For example, it's like taking the first verse of the Bible, putting a ... and then putting the last verse of the Bible. There's there could be a little bit, there could be a lot in between. But no one seems to know. So there's a little bit weird in that. Why the ... Obviously it's not the same sentence, because there wouldn't be a ... at all. Rohrabacher weighed in on the Wednesday afternoon, insisting he never spoke to Trump about Assange prior to his personal funded fact-finding mission to London. Interesting. Rohrabacher saying he never actually spoke to Trump about Assange. He said he told Assange that he would call on Trump to pardon him if he was able to give him the hacked emails. So, in other words, he was offered a deal. Like every criminal is. For example, right? Say they want to go through and they want someone to flip on their boss. Say you work for the mafia. They'll come in, they'll say to you, normally, you give us your boss, we'll give you witness protection. For example, if you're in like white collar crime and you're one of the admins or the janitors or the IT guy or whatever it may be, flip on your boss, we'll give you a pardon, we'll give you immunity. It's like every other deal that has been offered. But here's the thing. This guy, Mr. and I'm trying to pronounce his name, Rohrabacher, said in a statement, at no time did I offer Jullian Assange anything from the president because I had not spoken with the president about the issue at all. Now, to reiterate what he said. he would call on Trump to pardon him if he was able to give him the hacked emails. Not cover up Russian operatives, not deny that it was Russians that hacked the email or hacked the server or anything like that. Rohrabacher said that he went through and was able to call on Trump and possibly get him a pardon if Assange was to hand over the hacked emails. That's a very different than these headlines are saying. A pardon if he covers up Russian hack. But he wasn't offered for a Russian hack. He was offered it for the emails. So why are they going on about Russian hacks? Why is he going on? Why is the mainstream media losing their USHIT right now? Because they're writing headlines like this one, for example. Was offered a US pardon for denying Russian hack. But he wasn't. He was offered possibly a pardon if he was able to hand over the emails. They obviously know that because they've wrote it in here. So why are they changing the headline? Why are they lying in the headline? I have my theories. We'll get to those. Now, District Judge Vanessa Barrister, who is presiding over the pre-trial hearing in Westminster Court, said the allegations would be admissible during Assange's extradition hearing, which is due to begin next week. If Assange appears in court in the US, he will face 18 charges, including conspiracy to commit computer intrusion, which is a total prison sentence of 175 years. And nothing they are charging Assange with has to do with the Russian hacks, or the DNC, or the 2016 elections. Everything they are charging Assange with right now is all about Bush. This is all Gulf War sort of stuff. This is Chelsea Manning giving Assange the footage of the attack helicopters pilots shooting the cameraman and blaming terrorism. Me terrorists. That's what this whole court case is about. The US isn't charging Assange regarding 2016. They're not talking about regarding what happened with the DNC. They're not talking about anything about relating to Trump. It's Bush. World War II, sorry, not World War II. Junior? I can't remember now. George Bush. Gulf War. This sort of stuff. The same video that's in my video trailer for this channel, where they shoot the pilots. That's what this whole court case is about. That's why they're going after Assange. But here's a question for you. WikiLeaks Assange. Russia didn't give us emails. If Trump was offering a pardon to Jullian Assange for denying the fact of Russia being involved in the hack, for example. Like, here's CNN literally writing, lawyer for WikiLeaks Assange says he was offered a US pardon for denying Russian hacking. But it was CNN who also wrote back in 2017, mind you, WikiLeaks Assange, Russia didn't give us the emails. So if Trump was offering a pardon to Jullian Assange to deny that Russians were involved in hacking the DNC, why has he not got it? Because he has been saying that the whole time. The whole time, Jullian Assange has been saying the DNC had nothing to do with being hacked by Russians. The emails that we got, they were not given to us by Russian government officials, assets, whatever the terminology he used. He means government officials. So where's his pardon? If Trump was offering him a pardon for doing that, for saying the same thing he's been saying since January 5th, 2017, at the very latest, we know that. Possibly even saying it before. Where is his pardon? Why are the US still going after him? Because these headlines here are lies. The mainstream media, every one of these companies and every company who went through and actually wrote these stories have just lied to people. I can't tell you why. I can tell you it was very well orchestrated because every mainstream media had their stories ready to go. Maybe this is going to be impeachment 2.0, or was supposed to be. The funny thing is that everybody clapping back on Twitter. Like, the amount of people that have gone through and have criticized the mainstream media for lying on Twitter is insane. Makes me feel real warm and fuzzy on the inside, to be honest. Just because of the fact the amount of people that are clapping back. So let's go through and let's just type in Assange. Anti-Krabby calls BS. She's obviously got no responses on that one. So here's the search query. We're just going to go through and we're just going to look at some of these queries. Just because we're going to laugh. Now, obviously, obviously Stone's talking about it. Yeah, the Reuters. No one should be surprised. The only thing that left is worried. Oh, we've got someone actually believed it. Another quick blow. He's done. Oh my God, people are actually believing this. Wait, a defense lawyer told you. This must be true. This guy must be a Russian asset. I can't believe the amount of people that are actually believing this shit. I really can't believe it. I'd seen a lot of people, no proof, just more fake news. That's actually... Yeah, Christ, jump on a story before getting facts checked. Detailed, well done. This is fake news. Here you go. Here's the start of the clap back here. This is a misleading headline. Assange has always said Russia wasn't involved before the meeting and blamed Dems insiders. This is a rubbish story. We all know that Russians didn't hack the DNC server. This is an inside job, Seth. Oh, where is he now? He was murdered. Who started this rumor? I should really respond to a few of these people, shouldn't I? Yeah. I'm surprised the amount of people are actually believing it. It looks like I have my work cut out for me on Twitter. A lawyer for WikiLeaks founder offered him a pardon. So let's see what the responses to that are like. That's just BS. Okay, so here we go. This is the one I was seeing. You're fake news. I believe Assange at last. Meaning they were definitely involved and made that offer. Seems like a lot of freelancing fact finders are all about us, huh? Left trying to get ahead of the British story. But there's been some progress on that, so I'm going to make a video on that. Corrupt News Network, he stated that at 2016, before the election. I still can't believe that some people are actually believing it, though. That's the shocker to me. The shocker to me is that people actually believe this BS. More fake news. Oh my god. Someone clap back and yeah, read the article. Yeah. Or read his actual response. Everybody's posting Sethridge. It's total crap. Story was debunked and the rumors that the murder was cover-up. They're saying it is, yeah, Sethridge. But yeah, guys, that's... I can't believe the amount of people that actually believe this without doing their own research. Oh my god. We still have a long way to go, don't we? We do. But guys, yeah, apart from that, obviously at the end of the day, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I don't know. I just thought this was a record low for mainstream media. To me, this was absolutely insane that they would go through and lie about this, considering the fact that they even admitted that Assange has already said that. But I don't know, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'm going to eat my pizza and go to bed because I'm really, really tired. Have a great night and enjoy. Gushes.